I have hatched 1.5 million total eggs, and this is what I've hatched. In this video, I'm going to be going over what I've hatched in this game from the start to now, including pets before the Easter event and after the Easter event and during the Easter event, everything involved, because I've hatched 1.5 million eggs. It's not I've hatched however many Easter eggs I've hatched, which is 349,000, by the way. We're nearly up to 500,000 Easter eggs hatched alone, so about a third of my eggs are from Easter, nearly. But we got some things to claim. For example, quest here for hatching 1.5 million eggs. We got ourselves 5 infinity elixirs, which is kind of insane. Okay, so let's start before the Easter update. I've got something pretty cool to claim later in this video, but for now, we're going to start before the Easter update. I have hatched a lot of eggs down here. I think the most of any egg I've hatched is the Infinity Egg at 561,000, followed by the Nightmare Egg with 291,000, followed by the Void Egg with 250,000. We won't go over values of every single egg. Another egg I will go over, though, is the Common Egg, because I've hatched 42,000 of them. The other eggs are pretty abundant. I mean, this one, 25,000. We don't really care about the other eggs. The reason I hatched so many Void Eggs is because I was hatching to get the Null Void, and it took me 250,000 to get a normal Null Void, and then for the Shiny Null Void, I got donated all the Null Voids to make the Shiny Null Void. However, I did give away the Shiny Null Void because it felt unfair having it. Then we moved to the Nightmare Egg. The reason I hatched this egg was obviously for the Overlord. However, eventually I moved to the Infinity Egg because I thought it was just a better idea, and this egg is just generally good. It's insanely OP for getting mystery boxes. It's insanely good for just getting any secret. It even has Easter eggs in it. I mean, none spawned there. There we go. We had an Easter egg there. Easter eggs can spawn, so it's still a viable egg to open. They have raised the price. It used to be 750,000. Now it's 1.2 million because the Easter eggs have increased the value. I assume they just get kind of like an average, but not actually an average, because if it was actually average, these would kind of weigh it down like quite a lot. So it might actually be average, to be fair, if we average every egg. I mean, this is 1.5 million. There's a 2.5 million egg. So if we average them all, it might actually come out to 1.2 million. But who knows? I really want to work that out now. I'm going to add up the value of every single egg and then divide it by how many eggs and see how much that comes out to. Yes, I need to work this out now I've said it. So the total egg cost comes up to 6.57 million-ish. So we've divided that by the amount of eggs there are. How many eggs have we got? I believe we have about 12 eggs. So if I divide this by 12, that is a total of 547,000. So the Infinity Egg is not worked out by the average total. I guess it's worked out by just kind of a point that's below the most expensive, but like also not too expensive or not too cheap. So yeah, I don't know how they work it out, but it's not by average, unfortunately. It would have been cool if it was exactly that, and I don't know how that would work, to be fair, because if that was 500,000, that'd be really cheap. But either way, I guess, I mean, if you add the Aura Egg into account, which is like 7.1 million, it might actually make more sense, but I don't know why they would add that one. I mean, if you add the Aura Egg and then divide by 13, accounting for the Aura Egg, it only comes out to about just over 1 million, so it still doesn't make sense. Not like it needs to make sense in that way, but hey, I'm just trying to make a point. I've gotten very distracted in this video. Anyway, point is, have I hatched anything rare from these eggs? Kind of. I mean, these are some of my best hatches that I got from the egg. I mean, nothing too rare. Mythic Virus looks really cool, by the way. I've got some other mythics. I mean, we can go into our index here and have a little look. So if we go to pets here, we got all the normals, all the shinies. But the interesting thing about this is we can like hover over a pet and see how many we've hatched. So we've hatched 11 Rainbow Shocks. Play the animation just for fun. Here it is. It looks very cool, this animation. I mean, I feel like most of you guys have seen it because it's only a 1 in 200,000. And yeah, we've got everything from there. Shiny-wise, I've hatched a shiny one of these, 7 shiny Demonic Hydras, 1 shiny Virus. Oh, it thinks I've hatched a shiny Null Void. So I wonder how this works. So I haven't made a Rainbow Shock, but I have just hatched one straight out of the egg. But I have made shiny Demonic Hydras. So I wish this didn't count. I wish it said you've hatched 0 but crafted one, because I did not hatch a shiny one of them. But I mean, these I have not made any shiny versions of, really. So I've hatched 56 shinies of them, 38 shinies of them, 100 shiny Inferno Dragons, 251 shiny Inferno Dragon, Emerald Golems, and yeah, I mean, if we just go to like any basic shiny, I mean, I've got quite a few of them. I guess my most hatched pet will probably be Void Kitty, 180,000. Wait, hold on. Demonic Doggy, I think, wins here. 180,000 to 188,000. That makes sense, actually, because Nightmare Egg is my most hatched egg other than Infinity Egg, but the Infinity Egg will just add to all of the eggs. So that makes a lot of sense. Okay, let's move on to the exciting part, the Easter event, because this is the new stuff you haven't seen some of. Okay, so let's start with the Pastel egg. The Pastel egg has 2 legendaries in it and 1 secret. The 2 legendaries in it are as follows: the Sweet Treat, the Rainbow Marshmallow, and the secret is the Giant Chocolate Chicken. Sweet Treat wise, I've got 68 normals, 2 shinies, and 1 mythic. Marshmallow wise, I've got 5 normals, 1 shiny, and a mythic. I made the shiny, by the way. That's why it's here. So let's equip one of these each as well, like so. Which, by the way, both the mythic and the shiny marshmallow are on my team, so I can show you the stats of them because they're really OP. Here are all the pets as displayed. Normal, mythic, and shiny of each of them. They're very cute, especially the mythic marshmallow. Very cool. We got the mythic Sweet Treat, the shiny Sweet Treat, the normal Sweet Treat. We've got the rainbow marshmallow shiny and rainbow marshmallow normal. So the stats of all these pets are on screen. You can pause if you want, but the main one is here. Obviously, they're better stats, but I'll show you in a second the better stats when it's on my full team. The mythic Sweet Treat stats, the shiny one, rainbow marshmallow normal, and here's the mythics, which is obviously better on my actual team because team of 5 is doing pretty much nothing right now. However, that's not all I've hatched from the Pastel egg. I've also hatched this. As you probably know by now, I'll just let it play if you haven't seen this hatch already on my channel. I do mention it quite a bit, apparently, according to your comments. But I have hatched myself a shiny, giant chocolate chicken. Yep. And here it is. You've probably seen it before, realistically. I mean, I've showed it off a lot, and I'll show the stats. Stats are on screen. This is obviously without Team Up 5 being involved, because Team Up 5 is currently doing nothing. However, if I quit my best team, here are the stats. And now we move on to the bunny egg. The bunny egg has 3 legendaries. It has itself the Seraphic Bunny, the Ethereal Bunny, and the Cardinal Bunny. This one's 1 in a million, so it's the same rarity as Null Void. I should probably take this chicken off. It's very cute, though. The Seraphic Bunny, I've got 357 normal, 17 shiny, and 5 mythic. Let's equip one of each. The stats are on screen if you need to pause and read them, but I mean, it's a tier 1 legendary, who cares? I've got 22 normal Ethereal Bunnies and 2 shinies. One's on my team, level 25. So let's equip one of these each. We don't have the mythic one, unfortunately. And we have 1 Cardinal Bunny, which is on my egg hatching team because I got High Roller on it. But I might put it on my my actual main team if I can. However, I believe it wouldn't even go on that team. I'm not too sure though. But here are all the pets. So we got the shiny Seraphic Bunny, we got the Ethereal Bunnies, we got a shiny Ethereal Bunny, we got the Cardinal Bunny, and then we got the Seraphic Bunny and the mythic Seraphic Bunny. And something you guys do not know, I also hatched a I'm kidding, I did not hatch a secret from that egg, unfortunately. However, I do have something exciting to claim in the index here. I may not have the shiny Cardinal Bunny. However, I can still claim the Chocolate Bunny Mythic because the shiny giant chocolate chicken counts in the slot. So let's claim this without ever getting the Cardinal Bunny. We get the Mythic Chocolate Bunny. We are also up to 17 Infinity Elixirs right now because I've gained 10 from this video. 1 from the quest, 1 from that. And let's check out this new Chocolate Bunny Mythic. Here it is. It looks very cool. If you want to see the normal Chocolate Bunny, which is from the normal index, there it is. Way worse. This one's way cooler. Let's go put like Team 5 on this and everything and see how good it is. Right, so let's go to the Void and put a Team 5 enchantment on this thing. Luckily, due to auto roll, this should be easier. So let's just click this button and re-roll until it hits the enchantment. I'm sorry, that was very quick. What? It didn't even dip me under 100 million gems. Okay. So, with my full team equipped, and now if I replace, what do I want to replace for this bunny? It might just be the Chocolate Bunny. Goodbye, Chocolate Bunny. On comes the Mythic variant, which has 12,000 coins, that 9,000 bubbles. Here are the stats of all my pet team. I'm going to go for it quick. You can pause the video if you want to find out a specific one's stats. Well, technically, this video is about every single pet on my team because it's about 1.5 million hatches. But you get the point. I'm not going to showcase every single pet in my inventory. And, oh, there's an Easter Island down there. It's a 5-time Pastel. I probably won't hatch anything good from that. There is another Easter Island down here, though. But I am getting distracted right now, so I should probably end off the video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.